Hey everybody, you back to Boots and Jeans Ride. We're gonna do another review on a campground. I am Rich.
Wait a
What
minute.
kick at?
I'm Cake.
We do this quick review because we came to this campground, BLM campground, and it is crazy wonderful. Not our style camping. We thought we was gonna just stay here one night and leave. Yes, we still in New Mexico, and the name of the campground is Sunset Reef Campground here in New Mexico. And getting here because we coming up to our next camping spot. Not our style camping, but it look like a lot of gravel. We haven't gotten there yet. Getting here because all of our reviews are basically for motorcycles. So if we can get here on big gold wings, you can get here anywhere. And we're gonna do campground reviews every single campground we get because we love the outdoors. Mostly our camping is free camping and in the woods, U.S. National Forest. I mean, places that we can be isolated and have a good time enjoying nature. This free one is kind of different. Now, we were surprised that we actually like it. Now, obviously, you see no woods, no trees, or anything like that. But watch this. There's nothing. Nothing. And it's probably about maybe a mile and a half, maybe 3 miles at the most from where we turn off at the freeway. So we can give you a good quick review of what the campground is like, and then I'll talk about some other things and places around here. But before that, let's talk about what is close. If you need to get supplies, there's a town called White City and also Carlsbad, which we are approximately 5.5 miles from Carlsbad, Cameron, and you're actually going there tomorrow. But you got to remember to get a reservation for a time slot. A Kate got here and done a reservation when we got here, which we were surprised that we had in reception. How did the reservation thing go when you came?
When I went on the app that's on my phone, it told me I had no internet connection. But when I Googled, I got connections and I was able to reserve 2 spots for tomorrow.
Yes. So, a little bit about each campsite. Well, let me talk about the whole campground in a second, for a second. The whole campground is not that big. It's fenced off, it's ran by the Bureau of Land Management, and it's absolutely free. Free, which is most all camping. But as you can see down this line right here, I'll walk out a little bit so you can see a little bit more. This line, this side, where we have patches on, are for the tents, and tents only. And there are 6. And by each one of them has the exact same thing. Talk about the RV side in a second. There's 1 trash can per 2 sites. So along here, there's 3 trash cans for the 6 sites. Right here. So it's a dry camping. It's another thing, it's dry camping. So you got to pack your stuff in, pack out. There's no electricity, no water services, no sewer connections. And when I get over there and read the rules, you'll see what I'm talking about over there. But good thing is there's a vaulted toilet. Now, we've been to a lot of places with vaulted toilet that was nasty. We've been to a couple of places with vaulted toilet that are actually super clean. And this one beats all of them. It's super duper clean. Only one, but with the campsite being so small, all you need is one. The campsite we just came from, Aguirre Springs campsite in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Absolutely wonderful, beautiful campsite. Okay, 10 side by each. Well, actually, 10 and RV side have the exact same thing. First of all, we have a table.
Table.
See? A bench style picnic table. Next thing we have is
The shelter.
each one of the shelters. Each one of them have a shelter, both RV and the tent. And this is pretty big. I like that shelter. It's pretty big. Along with that, we have fire pit, which doubles as a cooking station. And if you don't want to do a fire pit cooking, here's a charcoal grill. And each site have the exact same thing. On a table in the gazebo, a shelter,
The shelter covered table.
concrete.
Concrete floor.
For your motorcyclists, getting here, it's a really, really bumpy road. Bumpy shit. really bumpy road. Bumpy, shaky, got big rocks. Let me show you some of the rock here. This site is actually better than the road coming here. Left. Rocks all over the place. Rocks all over the place, but you know how to ride in gravel. It's simple. Put in second gear, depending on the type of gravel. Roll a little faster than you would do, and slow skills because it'll stabilize you a little bit more. Now, I'm not saying turn. You want to learn slow skills, well, don't watch our videos. So I'm going to go over here by the water toilet. Matter of fact, before I go over there, talk about the RVs. For your RVers, plenty of room. It's still only 6 sites. However, you're allowed to park along the fence. Only thing where you can't park along the back fence where the tents are. But all around here, I'm gonna go to the fence and go past the restroom. You're allowed to park. In fact, when I got here today, there's a gentleman that greeted me, and he said that this place is packed on Sunday. Basically, everybody left. And all the fence spots that you can squeeze something in was taken up. So here's the water toilet. It's only one, but the place is so small you don't need one. That way you don't have to use your stuff in an RV. You can come over to the water toilet. But here's the rule, but here's the fence. Before I go over the rules, here's the fence that I'm talking about. Right here. Right here, and it goes all the way down. As you can see, there are some campers setting up now. And look like 2 more trucks are coming in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 RVs here now, even though there's only 6 RV spots. So here are the campground rules. Sunset Reef Campground. Campground rules and regulation. We're turning back around so my shadow could be out the way. Well, shadow gonna be in the way no matter what. No glass containers, no excessive loud noise or music. Quiet hours, just like any campground. 10 to 7 a.m. Disturb your neighbors. We have the rangers coming around here trying to kick you out. Pets must be on a leash and cleaned up. Clean up after your pets, people. Littering and fireworks. Drive slowly, only 5 miles an hour that you should be driving in here. Watching out for children. They say the area is monitored by remote cameras, which I don't see. It must be in a field somewhere. But that's a good thing. Give you a little security. Camping permitted in designated campsite only, which we know isn't true because a lot of RVs park along the side of that fence. And I hope they still let them do this. As usual, dispose of your waste and gray water matter for RVs. Collecting historical artifacts is very illegal. Do not do that. You will go to jail without the bail. Jail without the bail. And the last rule is say the maximum time you can camp here is 5 nights. I'm sure some people probably overdo that. Then after 5 nights, you have to move at least 25 miles away from this area for at least 28 consecutive days before you can come back here and camp again. And that's kind of like what a lot of BLM lands, but most BLM lands, you can stay 14 days, as well as national forests and a lot of parks, you can stay 14 days. This just 5 days, probably because it's so small, they want to give everybody an opportunity to enjoy this, because we didn't think we were going to like this. Also, I just found out when we first came here that if we go to Carlsbad Cabin in Guadalupe Mountains National Park is probably about 30, maybe 35 miles from all of your supplies here. But from here, that's a structure that we can see. I'm not going to turn the camera around because it's not going to pick it up. It's a structure that we can see, and we are told that's the visitor center for Carlsbad. So we're going to visit the cabin tomorrow while we continue on our roaming the USA tour on our motorcycles. The roaming, we are
Wrong in the USA, we are. That's tired.
So, think I'm missing anything, Cake?
Barbecue. You covered all of that?
So, I don't know what that's all they're doing in the area, but at least you got 2 national parks in the area.
You showed them it was more.
What she want me to tell you about is the tent pads, which I really love. Each tent section is marked off as well as the RV section, so you will not violate another person's space. Well, unless you're one of those noisy people making all the noise. But look at this. Each tent section have these logs squared all the way around. There's a family putting up their tent right now. They just arrived. They saw us put up patches, and they was amazed about. People love these things. They're amazed about how much stuff we have in here. And although it's not our full setup, if you've seen our channel before, you know we have a huge setup. And when it comes to, they can get on the other side because the sun is in wood. And when it comes to these type of things where we have these shelters, we'll normally have this right up to the shelter. So when we step out, we step it right under the shelter. And we will not set our easy up. Also, these shelters are metal, which, let me show you this. We have motion sensors. So if big animals or somebody invades your space, the light will come on and you don't have to worry about that. We use that as a security measure. And we do that whether we have metal or out in the woods somewhere, we just set stuff up so we could be alert. So security at campgrounds, make sure you protect yourself. We have never had any problems with it at all.
None whatsoever.
But that's all we have for right now, unless you can think of anything else.
Nope.
So for motorcycles, if you're out riding, remember, ride long, ride hard, ride strong, but most importantly,
Ride safe.
Motion Jeans Riders, I'm Rich.
I'm Kate.
Go camping, and we are out.